Good morning and welcome to the Automation News Roundup for Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. It is 9:32 in the morning. It is July 19th, 2024. Running a little late today. There's a lot of websites are down. I know my wife's flight was canceled last night. A lot of airports are down. A lot. I've heard 911 is down in some places. Stock markets are down. So there's this problem going on with the internet. It makes us think, what would happen to our production lines if we lost the internet? Is everything going to still run? Or is there some glitch in the software we use that would also bring it down? That's why I'm proposing that we start in this industry. We start a zero net day or week to test our lines without internet access, right? Just to make sure we don't be like these airlines and stock markets and 911 facilities that can't run if one of their providers, maybe it's Microsoft, Cloudflare, somebody else, goes down. So in any case, I wanted to say that this morning because a lot of the websites I normally follow were down, and my wife is still trying to rebook a flight because all the flights out of Raleigh were canceled. Well, many of them, not all of them, many of them were canceled. So in any case, with that, let's go ahead and get into today's news. Now, I was not on for the last 2 days because I did an in-person class. I'll show you a picture from that here shortly. Also, I'm on vacation next week, so just keep that in mind. There'll be no shows next week because I'm going to be, hopefully, I pray this whole thing is resolved with the internet. Hopefully, we can get on our cruise, get off on our cruise without any problems. So with that, let's talk about the top headlines. Ballup has a new IO-Link master with multi-protocol support. If you guys have been following me, you know I love this trend. And I thought it was going to support some of the protocols like, it supports Profinet and Ethernet IP, but I thought it was also going to support some other protocols that it does not, at least not currently listed on their webpage. So I'll have to reach out to them, see if I can get them to come on the show. SMC has a new digital flow switch, two-color display. You can see it down here. This is the PF2ML series. I'm sorry, M7 series. And then Festo is now selling pre-configured, pre-assembled, and pre-attested preparation units that meet safe quality food guidelines. So I think that's very cool. And then over at Siemens, they've updated their UC digital output, that's universal current, AC and DC. They gave it a wider temperature range and include counters now on each of the outputs, which I think is very cool. Helps you keep track of, like, if you have to do some maintenance on particular things, solenoids, actuators, whatever, it counts those for you every time they come on. From there, over at the automation school, as I was talking about, up until this year, we did almost everything online. We've done some live virtual training as well, but now we're doing in-person training, and I'm starting off just doing small groups up to 4, $900 a day. In this case, these students brought their own computers, and we were learning. I want to show you a picture from the training room. We were learning on an L73S, a 5380, and an L30ER. There you can see there, these guys were super smart. And I have actually, when I rewired these demo cases, which I bought, apparently a college wasn't using them anymore, so they threw them on the used market. I made some mistakes. I'm kind of glad I did because these guys caught them right away, and they were reporting, hey, this isn't working. We do have one push button that's broken. I'll have to replace. But in any case, just had a blast teaching all day. This was like an 8 to 4 event, nonstop, and really excited to have in-person training now. And it not only helps me help more people because some people need the hands-on, but it also makes me a better instructor because every person I teach has different and new and unique questions. So I love doing that. So we're going to just stay with up to 4 people, custom training. We're going to do that for a few months and until I'm ready to start doing like general admission. So if you have up to 4 people you need trained in person on, I can do Siemens and Rockwell. Let me know. Get in touch. From there, we go over to, I just want to remind you guys that on Friday, right? And so this thumbnail's wrong. So you really can't see it there. But on Friday, on Wednesday, yep, that thumbnail's wrong. I'll fix that later. We will go back to the home page. I had Rockwell on the Automation Podcast to talk about Factory Talk Design Studio. You can see this is the thumbnail that should have been there. And this is a way that you can program like your 5380s with, or 5580s, I should say, with this new software, Design Studio. It's not Studio 5000, and it's very interesting. And so if you want to learn what Rockwell's doing with some cloud-based programming tools and kind of some next-gen stuff, AI, generative AI, a code editor, a text code editor for ladder logic and other things, really cool stuff. Check this out. This is podcast 210. This is sponsored by Rockwell. We're very thankful for that. It is free for the world, ad-free for everybody, the video and audio. I love it when vendors sponsor videos so I can make them ad free because nobody likes ads, right? And also, don't forget that RTA is having their big sale on their Data Highway Plus to Ethernet gateway, right? This is a great way. I show in Wednesday's video. This is also completely ad free. Thank you, RTA, for the sponsorship. This is also a great product. It lets you move data between 5, like let's say, Logix controllers on Ethernet and 32 Data Highway Plus devices and no message instructions. You just fill in some web pages and it happens. I think I did a good job. I mean, honestly, I think I really point out that what you need to know to make this work. And just want to thank RTA for sponsoring that and sending in the hardware. This unit, normally $1,500, is on sale right now, just through the end of next week, for $1,050. So if you are looking to do a little R&D project, you can save like 33% on the product, even more, I think. And a lot of their products, like if you need to replace an ENI or you need to do some serial Ethernet, I've tested that product before, that's also on a huge discount, so check that out. From there we go over to Synco's. They're featuring their panel PC lineup solution, very interesting solution. We also have Cognex. They have a new article out, 14 unique machine vision applications that you've never heard of. I really enjoyed reading through that. And then Banner has a very in-depth article on safety light curtains. It's so in-depth that it has its own table of contents. I really enjoyed reading this. Thank you to Banner for making this public and sharing it with us all. Even if you're using somebody else's light curtains, you'll enjoy this. I did see a question come in asking if the L7X from Rockwell supports OPC UA. I wish Rockwell would give some love to the 5370 and 5570s. I really wish they would, but hey, in any case, well, I will tell you this, the S7 1200 supports OPC just like the S7 1500. So why can't the 53 and 5570s do it? I don't know. From there we go over to Rockwell has a great speaking of Rockwell has a great article about NIST 2 and 10 things you can do now to prepare for it, as well as Phoenix Contact has a new article about how they're collaborating with other vendors like Festo and Yaskawa. And 2 great articles from Aviva on AI. One is about AI washing. I didn't know what that term meant, but now I do, and it's something I'm very much against. Lies in advertising. That's always been illegal. Why do people think they can keep getting away with it? You can't lie to your customers. And then AI by another name. What counts as AI? I really enjoyed this article. These were both, I believe, by Rebecca, and I think she did a great job. I really like how she kind of went through and say, hey, what is AI? We've been doing some of this stuff for decades. Why are we calling it AI now? And a Global American had a great article about AMD's new EPYC 4004 CPU for servers and how it's really given the Xeon a run for its money. And then Exida had a great article, if you're a programmer, you like this, talking about, hey, is it important to manage memory in a functional safety system? Of course, the answer is yes, but I like the article and I enjoyed it. And then Stahl, now I had not heard of this, the EU's ESPR. And, I think this just led into a whole conversation on the morning show about making products that can be recycled. And, I think that's a great trend, right? With that, I want to just ask you, if you enjoyed today's show, please give us a like. I notice we're getting lots of views, but I keep forgetting to ask you to give us a like, a thumbs up. That's how we grow the audience. So for me to be able to keep doing this freebie show, I need you guys to give us a like if you like it. If nobody likes it, or if we get more downvotes, then I'll just stop doing it. But in any case, if you want to get the longer, I think we went 40 minutes this morning. If you want to get the longer show that I'm doing every week, that's called the Automation Morning Show. It is $10 a month. You can either sign up at theautomationblog.com or over at YouTube. And I want to thank everybody who did. You guys are great. I love doing shows that are commercial free, and the Automation Morning Show is completely commercial free. So in any case, I'm on vacation next week, like I said at the beginning. So I want to wish you guys an awesome Friday and an awesome weekend and an awesome week. I want to wish you all happiness and health. And until next time, my friends, peace.